You want to face that way. Well, we can get right next to the pastor guy, right? Like right.
Your family and friends to their wedding celebration. Basically what we're going to do today is together witness a promise that they've already made to each other, a promise to love and to take care of each other. It's just that they wish to have you observe, witness, and be part of that celebration. Because you've thought through what it is you want to do, and since you're already holding hands to show that you're ready to start, I'd like to just remind you that marriage has been around as long as man has been around. When God first said, it's not good for man to be alone. And from that day on, every culture, every religious society has had some sort of celebration or ceremony to show a love for a man, for a woman. As I read these next few words, Kirby, and as you listen to them, as you agree, I'd like you to either answer I will or I do. Kirby, will you take this woman as your wife? Will you be faithful to her in tender love and honor, offering her encouragement and companionship? And will you live with her and cherish her as love and respect would lead you in the bond of marriage? And Rhonda, as you hear these words and as you agree, either say I will or I do. Rhonda, will you take this man as your husband, and will you honor and respect him? Will you give him strength and encouragement? Will you love him and live with him as a mate, a companion, and a lover? And will you faithfully cherish him in the bonds of marriage? It's at this time that I like to give the bride and groom a little brotherly advice. I'm not old enough to be their father. I'm real grateful for that fact. But I like to give some advice to help them along in their marriage. Because I'm nice, I'm letting you listen in as the guests. Those of you who are married, you can think back on the promise that you made to your spouse. Those of you who are single, you can think about what you're looking for when you're ready to get married. So listen as I give to Kirby and Rhonda this little bit of advice. The first thing that I want you to remember is you've made a promise to each other. It's a commitment. Today things are exciting, maybe a little nervous, but it's up and everything's great. It's not going to always be that way. And I'm not talking about the bad times. Bad times in a marriage tend to bring people closer together. Good times tend to bring people closer together. It's the daily, routine times that tend to drive people apart. A few weeks from now, a few months from now, maybe a few years from now, you're going to wake up and go, I'm married. That's when you need to remember the promise. Bad times will strengthen you. Good times will excite you. Remember the promise during the dull and the routine times. When you get up and you go to work and you come home and all of those things. That's when you need to remember, I promised him that I love him. I promised her that I love her. The next thing that I'd like to remind you of is that you have married for companionship. You need to become each other's best friend. Kirby, the things you used to talk over with the guys or the problems at different times, it's now for Rhonda. You share with her. And Rhonda, the things you used to talk about with the girls, you now share that with Kirby. But there's one thing I want to remind both of you. You're different. Now, you may not have realized that, so I'll explain it. You are different. Rhonda, there are going to be times Kirby's not going to feel like talking. He'll come home. You've had a hard day. He's had a hard day. You're ready to talk about it. He wants to watch TV. Let him. Give him space. But Kirby, Rhonda is made up to where she wants to talk about it. She wants to share. You've got to promise that you'll get together at some point and share that. She needs to talk, and you've got to give her that, just like she needs to give you your space. I guess what I'm saying is communicate with each other. Marriages break down mostly because of lack of communication. You hold things inside, or you fail to meet one another's needs, and so you get driven further and further apart. For that not to happen, communicate. Always be willing to talk things over with the other person. You need to respond immediately to your partner. There's going to be times that hurts will happen from other people, from outside forces, and sometimes from the inside. And you'll need to be sensitive to that. Being ready to respond to the other person. And then I want to remind you that you have chosen to love. I don't believe in falling in love, and I don't believe in falling out of love. Love is something that we choose to do. It's not a feeling, it's an act of the will. All offenses. With this thought in mind, I now want to give you this chance to promise to each other what alone you probably already have promised. But for the sake of us, friends and family, I want to give you this chance to repeat after me words that you plan to live by. Kirby, if you will repeat after me. I, Kirby, having full confidence that our abiding faith in each other as human beings will last our lifetime. Take you, Rhonda, to be my wedded wife. I promise to be your loving and faithful husband in prosperity and in need, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, and to respect your privileges as an individual, as long as we both shall live. Now, Rhonda, if you'll repeat these after me. I, Rhonda, having full confidence that our abiding faith in each other as human beings will last our lifetime. Take you, Kirby, to be my wedded husband. I promise to be your loving and faithful wife in prosperity and need, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health. And wherever you go, I will follow. And where you live, I will live. As they've both made a promise to each other, we like to symbolize that promise with some sort of token. Usually in the American society, it is a ring, if I might have. Ring. Before Kirby places it on Rhonda's finger, I'd like you all to just take a quick look at it. There's things that are different about this ring than any other ring. It has symbolism, it has meaning, and that's why we share rings. The first thing I'd like you to notice is that it's made of gold. Gold is a valuable metal. It's something that many people strive after. This is to show the value of their lives coming together. As I said before, individually you were valuable into this world. You added to it. But together as a team, as a partnership, as husband and wife, you multiply that value. And so we use gold. Gold is a very soft, flexible, pliable metal. This is to show that in a wedding, in a marriage, there's a give and take. We give to each other, and sometimes we need to take, and there needs to be that flexibility. Yet mixed with another metal, it becomes very, very strong, and that's showing the mixing of your different lives that'll add strength to each of you as individuals. The ring is round. If you haven't seen this ring made, you have no idea where it starts or where it ends. And that's to show the eternalness or the continuation of your married life together. There is no break in the ring. and it's to symbolize that it will keep going until the day that you die. Kirby, as you take this ring and place it on Rhonda's left hand, I would like you to repeat these words after me. With this ring, I now show my love and desire for you to be my wife. Take a quick look at Kirby's ring. Besides size, no different than Rhonda's ring. You see, the promise goes back and forth. It's not just for one. That's why usually male and female both wear rings. The promise, the commitment, is for both, not just one partner. Rhonda, as you take that and place it on Kirby's left hand, and you repeat these words after me. With this ring, I now show my love and desire for you to be my husband. And by authority given to me by the state of Hawaii, to officially pronounce you husband and wife. And then kiss your bride. I have one more privilege, and that is to be the first to officially introduce Mr. and Mrs. Kirby.
Yay!
Print your middle name here. Print your last name here. Then you sign down here, so you have to skip the line. Okay? And yes. You have two middle names, and anything that goes in the middle, go ahead and print. Okay. Then print your last name here. And then sign there. Okay. On that, if you will print your middle name here, if you want your name to become a middle name. See, that's why they do this. You can have any middle name that you want, any last name that you want, and print that, and then you can sign it. Derek and, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Judy. Didn't even get to really meet her. Going into real important this time. Derek, you can sign right there on that one. Right here? You do.
Kirby, eh?
Right.
You see yours on Kirby? Kirby, let me go. It's on the other hand. You see yours.
Are you gonna try it on?
Because yours is no diamond. It is.
I tried it on. It's big.
It's so obvious. Because that's an answer.
You have to make like that. Especially me, I don't know glasses. That's what I
Much stuff.
Yeah.
Did you get the cake? Did you get the cake? She's not talking to me.
Oh, she gonna be a photographer. Grandpa,
Grandpa.
smile. You're right there now.
Oh yeah, it's nice. I'm drinking coffee.
Isn't it nice?
No,
10
20
years old.
something.
Oh my god, 29.
Yeah.
Not bad. Who went to talk to you about it? You come out to the right guy, I'll talk to you. What? The book was over there about 5:30.
Did you bring your own rice?
No, you paid for it.
What is all that stuff there?
You're supposed to bring your own food.
Sugar.
They just asked if we got I'm gonna try. It's hard. Hey, take the picture of the big ship over there, see? Make it close up. See the big ship over there? Take a picture of it. See? Close up, close up. Oh, he's breathing.
I think this is Chrissy's one. Chrissy, this is no, your dad one. That's your one. You are drinking away. Hey, Chrissy, that's some juice for me.
Yeah, and you have to cut it with a knife. You have to cut it with a
Only half the word, yeah. We went down to Sears and then we went down to the airport because Sears didn't want to take us. I got stuff from my eyes, you gotta be paying me. We'll be on my flight. It's tomorrow at every time I fly before, I see it was on the
We're supposed to test the class so they can teach you.
I got my phone. Chicken is it? You guys didn't cut it yet. Wait, what? Don't cut it. I thought you guys picked the first time. It's good work.
This is definitely good.
Hi, Nona.
No, girlfriend. So when I thought that one person can make
You gotta sign
let's do this. Let's cut the cake. With sore throat and everything.
Ninja Narcy.
I said how you supposed to go to here. I'm mad at you. Did I tell you about the story about what Uncle Kirby did? I mean, what Kirby did?
Bryson?
No.
He was mad at our neighbors. Are you taking this? Okay, he was mad at our neighbors because they were blasting the stereo.
Okay.
So he blasted his stereo like really, really high.
Okay.
And he took out his ninja sword like this. And he was going around in the living room doing this in the living room. And he was going like this and all this kind of stuff. He was doing that in the living room because he was mad at the neighbors. He was blasting Winker, I think Winker and Earth.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's pretty hilarious.
Kenny, that's mine. Kenny, that is mine.
Turn the camera strap to the right.
Okay, let me take that off. Lick on. What you been doing lately?
Oh, this is such a pretty cake and it's
You been dancing,
but I took a picture of it.
Have you been dancing?
Should I leave it in the middle?
What you been doing out there?
Maybe we should cut like around it. Yeah. It's the big thing. Oh. Oh God, oh full on, okay. Here we go.
Bunch of us just got together to go out last Friday night.
I want the big one, because I don't want
So we had that one song.
Yes, thank you.
Except that I don't know how to get a hold of you, so you can't write to me in this part. Well, what happened is,
It's all good.
we know that we're older now because we don't like get down on it. We go to compliance, we drink, listen to how okay is writing that they say so confident. We're like, opening her gifts, and otherwise, penis letters, I'm sorry about that big girlfriend. And we,
Okay, who wants cake?
no, it wasn't that. It was local. It was local. My girlfriend, she said she made these kind of lollipops. She said, cut it out. What you want? I know you want something color. I said, I don't want color. I don't want that.
No beach.
Which piece did you want? She makes these. You guys think you can cut it? They're about that.
Okay.
Wait, okay, anatomically correct. And then she makes these teeny little pieces and sticks them in this basket. Curve and bread.
Are you gonna eat these candles?
Give me half of one, please.
Wait, butter piece bread. And maybe
Oh my God, I got, look.
we bought a bunch of others.
What?
Oh, I got it on the mirror.
Lick it off.
I Oh yeah.
Yes.
One night was this.
And then Friday.
Oh my
So they're
God.
outside.
Friday
And the
night.
guys are the outside bar going. Oh my gosh. She picks us up, you know.
Oh, check out the inside.
And the guys were going, oh yeah. So that's what we had like bread got passed around in the restaurant. We had like 3 or 4 tables like, what is that? Look at all this involvement. We did make snakes at it.
Watch it now.
Next time, we went to listen to music and had dessert. So they were
Smile, everyone.
And you know what? You're changing
Grandpa. Hi. Hey.
That's okay. Every time you like my steps, my other steps are well. I listen to her story.
North.
Hi. She's 5 years younger than me, and she's so good. I like it. Really like it. Ron, you make this cake yourself. That's my favorite. Of course.
Have cream on the table.
Delicious.
She looked like she was.
Yesterday,
No.
But no.
Here? Yeah.
In the movie, she didn't look as though she.
no, they seemed to be somebody else. No, they went to Pro Ridge.
Did you take the picture back? Did you take the picture of the fish back? Maybe I'll put.
Is this my coffee? Eric.
What?
One more.
Turn the heat up, everything else more. No, I mean, it's just like freezing. You said your mom's sister?
Yeah. I came home after the meeting. Sure. Brad? On that side, I'll say somebody. My mom had seen me and she's like, did you find
Chrissy, strike a pose. Lovely. Vogue.
Yeah, Vogue. Profits are tremendously high, I say. Oh, yes, sure.
Smile, Mom, I'm getting a close-up. Mom, I said smile, I'm getting a close-up.
No close-up. You know what? Candace, you know what? And then just like reflect back. And it'll be different, you know?
Okay, here you go. Before.
There's a barrel.
Then we'll take it home. I carried it all the way down here.
We already got Friday and this is Saturday. July 4th.
Dad, I didn't get paid that
2 nights? Out there.
How many drinks did you guys have?
Not much, not much.
What?
I'm hearing stories about how you drink so.
It's fun.
Not when you're working. Not when you're working.
Oh, I meant the banana chocolate.
I picked it out myself.
Oh, yeah.
This is extra. Sure, hold on like this and rub the side.
I'll be going now.
No, that's just put your tobacco away.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a what?
That's a sweet cool.
A rubber? A rubber?
Well, breadfruit.
Rubber?
How you say what's not important?
One for Derek too. Chrissy.
You know how long it took me to do that?
How long, Derek?
In between one day.
To do what, Dad?
To make that.
To make that.
And you know your dad always takes credit for doing everything. Thank you. Tired. No. So I didn't sleep till like about 12 o'clock this morning. Then I woke up at about 10 or 9. I don't know why I didn't sleep. I don't know what it was. I don't know. It was wrong with my back and I was like, I was sleeping in a roll. I know.
Where's she going? Chrissy, where are you going? Let's see when they're going to serve dinner.
No.
Are you hungry?
Oh God, no.
Chrissy, what is that for? What's happening?
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay. Now I don't care. Now walk away. My mom was like, "Sit down, stay." And then she walked past.
Watch it, Bryson, will shake off.
Yeah, Bryson, please.
She came out just looked at me away from her. Exactly. Mom was like, "Give me another."
They were just talking to the lady.
They were just.
No two are like Candace voice though. Pardon me? The change when you come over.
What?
What?
Your loose change, your pocket change.
That never flew by my head.
Okay, you're ready. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to thank all of you for coming today. You know, we really appreciate you. It's all special people to us. We're going to have another one later on, a kind of another wedding brunch. Yeah, another wedding. We're going to have a brunch later on. We have everybody. You know, this is kind of a small thing. But thank you for the trouble and coming. Really appreciate it. Oh my God.
So are you telling me to stay at home now?
Well, no, you can fix your lunch or anyone with drinks. You can have drinks. We have to listen to your stories though.
Oh, stories about these too.
What is this sound? Huh? Oh.
So I just recorded your voice. Whoa. Cheerio.
Chicken set.
Bryson,
Bryson. Back up, buddy. Back up over here.
How you feel? Where's Otter? No, it's hot. Hershey Kiss. I'm gonna see you. Okay, wait a minute. Hi, Chris.
Chrissy, turn around and smile for the camera.
I don't have my makeup on anymore.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Amore, andiamo.
Okay, now. Forward keep guessing. How much got in there? 8 minutes. No.
Angelo, arrivederci. Ciao il bravo, be good.
Cinema is your nonna.
Over here, Nona. Yes, honey. Try. Yes, it's one. You know when I say. Okay. Now listen.
Because Daddy give me a flag. I'm enough.
Radio.
Oh, I looked away. The bathroom is calling me.
Rising, smile, rising.
Is there anything to say?
Oh, I think my mouth tight all day smiling. No? Oh, take that coffee.
I gotta make.
You gotta cut these that takes
I'm not better. That's an extra coffee.
Yeah, leave them open, cooking. You have to go out.
What an ordeal, Libby. Honestly, can you turn it back in here? I have 2 more.
Be ready to get rid of it so we can go and sleep. Bye-bye. You take care of yourself. It was nice to see you. And see, when is it? You know, everything. It's nice to see you.
What else is it?
Bye, Grandpa. Bye, Grandpa.
Where's my husband? Andiamo, Irene. Rhonda, bye.
What?
What, Dad?
Aren't you surprised your dad is so lively?
Pardon me?
That way dad is talking to everybody nowadays.
I talk to them.
I told them you don't food them. Oh, I'll be your best.
All I want to do.
I'd be a